tree plants, increasing biodiversity. It's getting crazy here.
So, I'm Charlotte from Denmark, and today we have been out in the field by Russell's Glacier. And we have been speaking to a graduate student from Pennsylvania State University named David Watts. David Watts studies ecology, and he does research in plant community and ecology in West Greenland. So what we did mostly was to look at the plant biodiversity. So let's check it out.
So the story is about biodiversity. We are learning a bit about what is biodiversity, and it's about how many species you find in an area. So now we are starting up. We have 4 different, that's a square meter each. So we are looking how many different plants will we find in 1 square meter.
Oh.
And then later on we'll compare the results, and also we have 100 square meter all in all here. The whole from the area within all 4 of the small squares. And then we'll see if the biodiversity at 1 square, how high is it, and if we have all 4 squares, and if we have 100 square meters. So we expect like the biodiversity to increase to some level, and then it'll level off. So it's a bit about biodiversity.
Well, it says something about the area and the difference in the biodiversity over time can help us say something about climate and where we are going, I suppose.
The plants. When we have warmer temperatures, the plants get a longer time to bloom. So before we have the plants blooming in this interval, but because of it gets warmer earlier, they can already bloom here. Or they might later already bloom here. And perhaps end here. And animals like reindeers, they have a certain time where they go to Kangerlussuaq to give birth. And it doesn't change with the climate changes like the blooming for the plants does. So perhaps the reindeers arrive here. When they have given birth, they would like to have some fresh plants, because that's most nutrition. That's the best nutrition. But the plants has already been blooming here, so it's all plants they have to eat, and that's bad nutrition. And we might see that later in the reindeer population. When the plants has a longer time to bloom, they are not in a hurry, because if they have a short time to bloom and to make seeds, they're in a hurry and they have to make the seeds fast. But when the interval is longer, they can put more energy into their seeds. And what David researches in his own project is how this longer time affects the seeds' quality in bad or